Welcome to this week's episode of Games and Names, where we dive into the exciting European Men's Water Polo Championship in Belgrade. This prestigious tournament showcased top-tier athleticism and rich history in the vibrant city of Belgrade, Serbia. The event brought together the finest teams from across Europe, showcasing exceptional performances and inspiring a new generation of players. Join us as we explore the triumphs, challenges, strategies, and unforgettable moments that defined this thrilling championship. Men's water polo has a rich history dating back to the late 19th century, originating in England as a variation of rugby played in the water. It quickly gained popularity worldwide and was included in the Olympics in 1900. The sport has evolved into a highly competitive one, with major championships like the FINA World Aquatics Championships and the European Water Polo Championship.
Among all team sports, men's water polo stands apart as one of the most physically and mentally demanding disciplines ever created. Often described as wrestling, sprint swimming, chess, and basketball, played simultaneously in deep water, water polo combines strength, endurance, speed, tactical intelligence, and psychological resilience in a way few sports can match. For more than 150 years, water polo has evolved from a rough river pastime into one of the most technically sophisticated Olympic sports. Its elite level has always been defined by a small group of nations, particularly in Europe, whose cultures, training systems, and sporting philosophies shaped the global identity of the game. Men's water polo originated in Great Britain in the mid to late 1800s. The earliest versions were played in rivers and lakes, resembling a violent aquatic form of rugby. Players used brute force, grappling, and swimming endurance to carry a ball across the water and score goals. By the 1870s, the sport began to formalize, goals were introduced, passing replaced carrying, rules restricted excessive violence, and a referee system was established. The London Swimming Association played a central role in codifying the first official rules, transforming water polo from chaos into competition. By the end of the 19th century, water polo had spread rapidly across Europe. Hungary embraced the sport with extraordinary enthusiasm. Germany, Belgium, France, and Austria formed early clubs, and Italy and Spain soon followed. Unlike Britain, Central and Eastern European countries approached water polo scientifically, emphasizing technique, conditioning, and tactical systems. Men's water polo became an Olympic sport in 1900, Paris, making it one of the oldest team sports in Olympic history. Britain dominated the early Olympic editions, but this supremacy did not last. By the 1920s, Hungary emerged as the world's leading water polo nation, initiating one of the greatest dynasties in sports history. Today's men's water polo is faster, more physically demanding, highly analytical, and driven by video analysis and sports science. Players must sprint repeatedly, wrestle underwater, shoot accurately under pressure, and maintain tactical discipline for an entire match. In many countries, water polo is not just a sport, it is a national symbol. Hungary, water polo is a source of national pride and historical resilience. Serbia, Croatia, Montenegro, a symbol of identity and sporting excellence. Italy and Spain, a Mediterranean expression of creativity and discipline. In these nations, water polo players are national heroes, and major victories are celebrated across society. The Olympic men's water polo tournament is the most prestigious competition in the sport. Winning Olympic gold is considered the ultimate achievement. Organized by World Aquatics, formerly FINA, the Men's Water Polo World Championship represents the highest global competition outside the Olympics. The European Championship is widely regarded as the most competitive tournament in water polo due to the concentration of elite teams. Men's water polo is more than a sport, it is a test of human endurance, intelligence, and character. Its history reflects over a century of innovation, rivalry, and excellence, shaped primarily by European mastery but enriched by global participation. From its origins in British rivers to Olympic finals watched worldwide, water polo remains one of the purest expressions of team sport under extreme physical conditions. Its great championships, the Olympic Games, World Championships, and European Championships, continue to define generations, forge legends, and preserve the sport's elite traditions.
The European Championship in men's water polo has been a prestigious event since its inception in 1926, organized by Nile Ligue Européenne de Natation. Teams like Hungary, Italy, and Serbia have dominated, setting high standards.
Water polo is one of the oldest modern team sports, and Europe is its undisputed historical heartland. No continental competition has shaped the sport's identity, tactics, and elite culture more profoundly than the European Men's Water Polo Championship. Organized by Nile Ligue Européenne de Natation, now operating under European Aquatics, the championship represents the highest level of continental rivalry outside the Olympic Games and World Championships. For over a century, this tournament has been more than a medal competition. It has been a mirror of European history, reflecting geopolitical shifts, sporting philosophies, national rivalries, and the evolution of aquatic athleticism. The European Championship has consistently set the global benchmark for water polo quality, intensity, and tactical sophistication. Water polo emerged in the late 19th century in Great Britain, initially as a rough, rugby-like aquatic contest. As the sport spread across Europe, especially to Central and Eastern Europe, it evolved into a technically refined, highly tactical discipline. The first recognized European Men's Water Polo Championship was held in 1926, making it one of the oldest continental championships in world sport. At that time, the sport was already well established in nations such as Hungary, Great Britain, Germany, Belgium, and France. Hungary quickly emerged as the technical and tactical pioneer of water polo. Their approach emphasized ball control, precise passing, positional discipline, and superior swimming conditioning. During this period, Hungary claimed multiple European titles and established a style that became known worldwide as the Hungarian School of Water Polo. Italy and Germany emerged as competitive challengers, while Great Britain, despite inventing the sport, gradually declined in elite performance due to slower tactical adaptation. After World War II, water polo became a state-supported sport in many Eastern Bloc countries. Governments recognized its value for international prestige, particularly within the Olympic movement. Countries such as Hungary, Yugoslavia, Soviet Union, and East Germany invested heavily in aquatic sports, creating centralized training systems and sports academies. Hungary entered what many historians consider its golden age, winning European titles with remarkable consistency. From the 1960s onward, Yugoslavia emerged as Hungary's greatest rival. Unlike Hungary's emphasis on fluid movement and passing, Yugoslavia introduced greater physicality, strong center-forward play and aggressive defensive pressing. This created a stylistic contrast that enriched the championship and elevated its global prestige. The dissolution of Yugoslavia in the early 1990s dramatically reshaped European water polo. From one powerhouse emerged multiple elite teams. Serbia, Croatia, and Montenegro each inherited Yugoslavia's technical and tactical legacy, instantly becoming medal contenders. Italy enjoyed one of its strongest periods in the 1990s, winning major European titles through defensive discipline, tactical adaptability, and world-class goalkeepers. Spain also established itself as a permanent elite presence, combining Mediterranean creativity with modern training methods. Since the early 2000s, Serbia has become the most dominant force in European men's water polo. Building on Yugoslav traditions, Serbia perfected a model based on exceptional tactical intelligence, physical strength, psychological toughness in finals, and depth of talent across generations. Serbia has won multiple European titles and consistently reached the podium, often defeating Hungary, Croatia, and Italy in high-stakes matches. Despite Serbia's dominance, Hungary experienced a renaissance in the 2010s, reclaiming European titles with a new generation of players.
Dusan Mandic is a highly skilled Serbian water polo player, born on January 30, 1992, in Belgrade. Mandic's journey in water polo began at a young age, leading him to become a key player for the Serbian national team. His strategic gameplay, agility, and leadership have helped secure victories and championships for the team.
In the modern history of men's water polo, few names command as much respect as Dusan Mandic. For more than a decade, Mandic has stood at the center of Serbia's continued dominance in one of the world's most demanding Olympic sports. Combining extraordinary physical power, refined technical skill, tactical intelligence, and an unshakable competitive mentality, he represents the ideal contemporary water polo athlete. More than a prolific scorer, Mandic is a symbol of continuity, linking the legendary Yugoslav water polo tradition to the modern Serbian era. His career reflects not only individual brilliance but also the collective culture of excellence that defines Serbian water polo. Dusan Mandic was born on June 16, 1994, in Kotar, a historic coastal town renowned for producing elite water polo players. Kotar, located in present-day Montenegro, has long been a cradle of aquatic sports, deeply embedded in the former Yugoslav sporting tradition. Like many children in the Adriatic region, Mandic was introduced to water polo at an early age. The sport was not simply a pastime, it was part of everyday life, woven into local identity and pride. As a youth player, Mandic quickly distinguished himself through powerful shooting technique, fearless attacking mentality, and ability to perform under pressure. Coaches recognized not only his physical gifts but also his competitive mindset, an attribute that would later define his success at the highest level. Mandic progressed rapidly through youth and junior levels, earning selection to national youth teams where he gained experience in international tournaments. His performances at youth championships signaled the arrival of a future star. Breaking into the Serbian senior national team is widely considered one of the most difficult achievements in water polo. Serbia's depth of talent means that only players of exceptional quality earn consistent roles. Mandic is best known for his devastating left-handed shot, making him a constant threat from the right side of the attack. His offensive strengths include long-range shooting accuracy, ability to score under heavy pressure, and lethal execution during power plays. He combines raw power with refined technique, ensuring that his goals are not only frequent but often decisive. Throughout his club career, Mandic has played for some of Europe's most prestigious water polo clubs, competing in elite domestic leagues and the LEN Champions League. At club level, he has won multiple national league titles, captured domestic cup competitions, and achieved success in European club tournaments. His club performances reinforced his reputation as a player who rises to the occasion in finals and decisive matches. The Olympic Games represent the pinnacle of water polo competition. Dusan Mandic has been a central figure in Serbia's Olympic success, contributing decisively to Olympic gold medals and Serbia's reputation as the world's most mentally resilient team. In Olympic tournaments, Mandic consistently delivered crucial goals in knockout matches, where margins for error are minimal. At the World Championships, Mandic helped Serbia secure world titles and podium finishes against elite global competition. These tournaments showcased his ability to perform against diverse playing styles from Europe, the Americas, and beyond. The European Men's Water Polo Championship is often regarded as the toughest competition in the sport due to the concentration of elite teams. Mandic has played a key role in European Championship victories and final appearances against historic rivals such as Hungary, Croatia, Spain, and Italy. His performances in European tournaments solidified his status as one of the continent's most feared attackers.
Alvaro Granados is a highly talented Spanish water polo player, known for his exceptional skills and contributions to the sport. Representing Spain in various international competitions, Granados has been a key player for the national team, showcasing his commitment and prowess in the game.
Alvaro Granados Navarro stands as one of the most influential and emblematic figures in the modern history of Spanish men's water polo. A player whose career reflects the transformation of Spain from a talented outsider into one of the dominant forces of the global game, and whose personal journey mirrors the evolution of water polo itself into a faster, more technical, and mentally demanding sport, as Granados was born on April 1, 1998, in Barcelona, a city with a deep aquatic culture and a long-standing water polo tradition, where pools are not merely training facilities but cultural spaces that shape generations of athletes. And from a very young age he demonstrated an unusual blend of physical coordination, competitive instinct, and natural understanding of the game, entering the youth systems of Spanish clubs at a time when Spain was investing heavily in structured development programs designed to challenge the historic dominance of Central and Eastern European nations. And as he progressed through junior levels, he quickly gained recognition for his attacking instincts, sharp shooting accuracy, and fearless approach to one-on-one situations, qualities that set him apart even among elite youth players, allowing him to represent Spain in international youth competitions where he absorbed the tactical discipline and positional awareness that would later define his senior career. And by the time he reached adulthood, Granados was already viewed as a future cornerstone of the Spanish national team, not merely a talented scorer but a player capable of carrying responsibility in decisive moments, which became evident when he transitioned into senior international water polo and began competing against the world's best defenders, goalkeepers, and tactical systems, an environment in which many young players struggle. Yet Granados adapted with remarkable speed, refining his decision-making, improving his defensive contribution. As his role in the Spanish national team grew steadily, evolving from a promising young attacker into a central leader within the squad, particularly during the late 2010s and early 2020s, a period in which Spain underwent a renaissance in men's water polo, challenging traditional powers such as Hungary, Serbia, Croatia, and Italy with a style characterized by speed, tactical fluidity, and relentless attacking pressure. And Granados became the embodiment of this modern Spanish identity, playing a decisive role in Spain's success at major international tournaments, including the World Aquatics Championships, where Spain established itself as a consistent medal contender, and the European Men's Water Polo Championship, which is widely regarded as the most competitive tournament in the sport due to the concentration of elite teams. And it was at the European Championship that Alvaro Granados truly cemented his status as one of the world's best players, delivering performances marked by scoring efficiency, leadership under pressure, and an ability to influence matches at critical moments, culminating in his recognition as the most valuable player of the tournament during Spain's historic European title run. A championship that not only added a major continental trophy to his resume but also symbolized Spain's arrival as a dominant European power, breaking long-standing monopolies and reshaping the competitive hierarchy of the sport. And beyond European success, Granados has also been a key contributor to Spain's campaigns at the Olympic Games, where water polo represents the highest possible stage. And although Olympic tournaments are defined by extraordinary pressure and unforgiving knockout formats, Granados has consistently demonstrated composure and effectiveness, scoring crucial goals and maintaining tactical discipline in matches where a single mistake can end a medal dream. And across all competitions, his championship record includes European titles.
Christian Manherx is a highly skilled Hungarian men's water polo player known for his exceptional talent and contributions to the sport. With a successful career, Manherx has established himself as a key player in the world of water polo. He has showcased his tactical acumen and physical prowess in the pool, earning accolades and recognition for his performances.
Christian Manherx is widely regarded as one of the most accomplished and intellectually complete Hungarian water polo players of the modern era. a figure whose career reflects both the immense historical weight of Hungarian water polo and its continuous evolution in the 21st century, as he was born on February 22, 1997, in Budapest, a city that is not only the political and cultural heart of Hungary but also one of the most important capitals of world water polo, where the sport is deeply embedded in national identity and where generations of Olympic champions have been formed in a system that treats water polo not merely as a competitive activity but as a national tradition. And from an early age Manherx was immersed in this environment of excellence, entering the youth development system of Hungarian clubs where technical precision, tactical understanding, and mental discipline are emphasized as strongly as physical conditioning, and even among a country renowned for producing elite water polo talent, he stood out quickly due to his exceptional game intelligence, versatility, and calmness under pressure, qualities that allowed him to progress rapidly through youth and junior national teams and to represent Hungary at international age group championships, where he gained invaluable experience competing against the best young players in Europe and the world, experiences that sharpened his understanding of high-level tactical systems and reinforced the disciplined style that has long characterized Hungarian water polo. And as he transitioned to senior club competition, Manherx established himself as a key figure at top Hungarian clubs competing both domestically and in the LEN Champions League, a competition often described as the most demanding club tournament in water polo due to its relentless schedule and concentration of elite teams. And through these campaigns he developed the ability to perform consistently across long seasons. Within the Hungarian national team that Christian Manherx truly emerged as a major international figure, earning his place in one of the most competitive squads in world sport, where selection alone is a testament to elite quality. And as part of the senior national team he contributed to Hungary's continued success at the highest level of international competition, including the European Men's Water Polo Championship, World Aquatics Championships, and Olympic Games, tournaments in which Hungary carries immense historical expectations due to its unmatched legacy in water polo, and Manherx proved capable of meeting these expectations by delivering consistent performances against the strongest opponents, contributing goals in crucial matches, maintaining tactical discipline in defensive systems, and demonstrating leadership qualities despite his relatively young age. And among his most significant achievements are multiple medals at European Championships, where Hungary has traditionally measured itself against rivals such as Serbia, Croatia, Italy, and Spain in tournaments often described as more demanding than world championships due to the density of elite teams. And Manherx has played an important role in Hungary's resurgence during the late 2010s and early 2020s, helping the team reclaim European titles and reassert its position among the sport's dominant powers. And at the World Championships he has been part of Hungarian squads that reached podium finishes, reinforcing Hungary's status as a global powerhouse and demonstrating his ability to adapt to varied international styles, whether facing the physical intensity of Balkan teams or the speed and creativity of Mediterranean opponents. The name Christian Manherx will stand as a symbol of continuity, intelligence, and elite achievement in one of the world's most demanding team sports.
This ends this week's episode of your program, Games and Names. Thank you for watching. Until we meet again. Goodbye.